There is something most people don't fully see, and because they don't see it, they keep trying to change their life in ways that will never fully work. You are not stuck. Your reality is simply repeating what feels familiar to you. And until that changes, no matter what you do, your life will reorganize itself back into the same patterns. Your reality is not random, it is structured, and it is shaped by three main layers: your beliefs, your emotional state, and your identity. Your beliefs determine how you interpret the world. Your emotional state stabilizes those beliefs in your body, and your identity is the level your entire life is calibrated to. This is why two people can be in the same situation and experience completely different realities, because they are not responding to life, they are responding from who they are being. This is where most people get stuck. They try to change their life by changing what is visible. They change their actions, their habits, their environment, and sometimes it works for a moment. But then they return to the same patterns, the same reactions, the same version of themselves, not because they failed, but because nothing changed at the level that is actually creating their life. Your mind is designed to maintain identity. It will always try to return you to what feels normal, even if what feels normal is limitation. So if your identity holds ideas like, "I'm not ready," "I struggle," or "I don't receive easily," then your decisions, your perception, and your actions will unconsciously reinforce that, and your life will reflect it again and again. There is a concept often shared that reality is a reflection of your state of being, not your actions, not what you say you want, but your actual state. Because your state is your frequency, and your frequency determines what you are aligned with, what you notice, and what becomes available to you. So it's not that you are trying to create your reality, you are already doing it every moment. The question is, from which state? Real change does not come from forcing new actions. It comes from changing what feels natural to you. When a new emotional state becomes familiar, when a new way of thinking feels normal, when a new identity becomes stable, your life begins to reorganize around that. Not because you are pushing it, but because you are no longer the same reference point. You are not becoming someone new. You are allowing yourself to align with a version of you that already exists. But the challenge is not understanding this. The challenge is remaining in that state, even when nothing outside is confirming it yet. This is why repetition matters. Not because you are trying to convince yourself, but because your mind and body need to become familiar with a new way of being. Short moments, repeated consistently, begin to shift what feels normal. And once that changes, everything else follows. So if you feel like your life keeps repeating itself, it's not because something is wrong, it's because nothing has changed at the level that is creating it. And the moment you shift that, your reality begins to move differently, not by force, but by alignment. If you feel ready to explore this deeper, I've created a 21-day experience that guides you through this process step by step. You can find it in the description or on my Instagram. You are not becoming, you are remembering who you choose to be.